Good day, people of the YouTubes. This is Shadowhawk 2012, and this is the RPG Maker 2000, a system which I have played many games on over the last 3.5 years of Let's Playing, and it is a system which I have enjoyed immensely. This is by no means all of the games. I need to actually find them all, because a lot of them are on discs and things from computers of ages past. These are just the ones that I've transferred over, and a few that I've had the misfortune of actually creating. Some of you might even remember this little game, the only project I ever submitted to anywhere that's half complete, didn't actually work, and is full of mostly in-jokes among me and my friends at the time. I think I started making this game in 2002, so this is 11 years old maybe now at this stage. Still, I've got back into the RPG Maker scene recently. I've been messing around a lot on RPG Maker VX Ace, and it got me thinking that I want to actually do an RPG Maker project for my 2000th video, which will probably be, as I'm a bit ahead of my 500 videos a year schedule, it'll probably be around November, maybe early December. Maybe a bit earlier than that. Depends how many gaps I have, because a lot of them have been coming up recently, for which I apologise. Meanwhile, cut down on the erms. Meanwhile, I was thinking about actually making, it's a project I've been considering for a long time, actually making an RPG Maker game as sort of a Let's Play. The only issue I've got with that is I'd basically make the game and then I'd play through it afterwards, which is fine, but if you've seen me in every process of making the game, and it does take a long time, it takes a lot of motivation and commitment to try and do this, and it's something that I've really struggled with, which is why I've got lots of half-completed projects. I think my longest project I've got would be maybe this one? Oh no, this is actually my attempt at remaking it, which I consequently gave up on. That might be the original version. And all the madness of that war system. Honestly, it was madness. But yeah, this is a half-completed game, and it's the furthest I've ever got with anything. It's not a very good project. It was the first one I did. I didn't plan it very well, which is the key to losing a lot of interest in this. It worked okay. I just needed a lot more work on it, and you can clearly see where I've sort of had swapped back between styles, and that's one of the bad things you can do in this sort of system. Still, anyway, it was a game I made. It's the most complete one I've got, and yeah, such as things. But there have been a lot of great games on this system. But the first one I played was this one, the Chain game. And this got me to thinking about a possible project which would allow me to make part of a game, have no idea what comes next, and then let's play it blindly at the end. So here's what I'm kind of proposing. For my 2000 and onwards videos, I will be Let's Playing a new Chain game. Or that is the plan. I will probably go and do the first section of this game, get the introduction down, whatever, I'll come up with a starting story and things. I will then pass it on to the next person, who will have the control of the project for a week or two, and it will pass along the chain. I'll need a grand editor at the end to basically tie everything together, make sure everything works and whatever. So, and once that's done, game hands back to me, I Let's Play it. I'll know how it starts, but I'll have no clue how it ends. And because I'm Shadowhawk 2012, that's 13 videos. So what I'm considering is maybe a chapter all the way down until video 2012, which will be the end of the game. That's the plan, and I think it's a reasonable plan. The problem is, of course, I need to find 12 people who are willing to sign up to this. And when I say willing to sign up to this, I also mean able to sign up to this. I'm probably going to live stream the actual creation process of my week, but honestly, it's a chapter a week. That was the original plan with this, and I know this game took nearly 2 years to finish, largely because of various scheduling conflicts and whatever. And asking somebody to have a week of working on this, even if it's just, let's say, if you have 5 3-hour sessions, which is what my live stream plan is for when I do my bit, yeah, it requires a lot of thought, because you've also got to play through the game first. You've got to take note of the running jokes, running themes, build a small mini plot for yourself, and then lead into something for somebody else to take over. And where is it? I think it might... Is it Safari Goku? No, it's the bit before that, I'm sure of it. But somebody just left a block of cheese as their chapter. I'm not going to be happy if that actually happens. Well, it might be fun for a joke, but you know what I mean. I don't want that sort of random, impossible to complete project type thing happening. It might still happen anyway. I have no idea. Ruins of Somewhere? Oh, anyway, that's the idea. So if you're interested in possibly signing up for this, if you have the RPG Maker 2000 system, know how to use it in some way, shape or form, then yeah, sign up. If you really know what you're doing with this project, sign up and say you're willing to take the last chapter and edit and make sure it works. I mean, the rules of the chain game were fairly simple. You had 1 week to work on it. You were not allowed to edit anything that anybody previously had done, with the exception of maybe a teleport event or something like that to get you into your chapter, which should by rights be done by the person before you anyway. I don't know. Other thing, putting all your own work into your own folder on this, so we know who's done what. Other than that, the game is entirely yours for that chapter. You can take it in any direction you want, as long as you don't end it prematurely or write yourself into a corner that's so difficult that the next person can't get out of it. It could be interesting. It could be disastrous. And let me know what you think of this, because I'd like to try this. I really would. So it's Shadow 2012, and hopefully in a couple of months or so, we'll have our team of RPG Maker enthusiasts, and we will be making a game. So until then.